What's good, everybody? I lost my voice, but today we're going to be going over the only correct picks for UFC 326, Oliveira versus Holloway, for the BMF title. This is the third numbered event of the year. We're coming off of a great card with Gaethje versus Pimlet, and an alright card with Volk versus Lopez too, but this is gearing up to be maybe the best card we get in this first half of the year, alright? I'm going to go speed up past some of the jobbers, okay? I'm not going to give you my prediction in depth for fucking Rodolfo Bellato and Luke Fernandez, alright? If you're here to get a 2-hour breakdown on Rodolfo Bellato's outside foot battle, you're in the wrong place, okay? So let's get right into it. The first fight, again, Luke Fernandez versus Rodolfo Bellato. These fucking guys, alright? Again, like, if you guys have watched any of my previous videos, you know that when it comes to jobbers, early prelim guys, people no one really cares about. I pick motherfuckers to lose. I pick guys to lose. I don't pick guys to win, okay? And I'm picking Bellato to fucking lose. I've seen this guy fumble. I've seen this guy gas out. He only has 3 losses in the UFC, but it feels like he's lost 10 times, okay? Just on that alone, he's coming off of a loss. Was it this guy that lost to fucking Anthony Smith? I don't even know who it was. But, like, I have to pick him to lose. Luke Fernandez, brother, I don't know who you are. You're debuting. You're fucking, like, you're in grayscale in your photo. But I'm picking you to win. I'm not going to lie, buddy. I'm picking you to win. So, congratulations, Luke Fernandez, all right? You're winning this fight. Next, Jung Young Lee versus Gaston Bolanos. Holy fucking shit, bro. So here's the thing. There's a couple. Again, I'm picking that guy to lose. Can you guys guess who it is? Let me give you a hint. He looks like Ilia Topuria and he's Peruvian, okay? I'm not going to lie. I've been getting a little bit racist with these picks, okay? If someone is Peruvian or Bolivian, I don't know what it is. I always pick them to lose. It's just in my mind, these are not fighting people. You know, these are not people that do well in the UFC. Like, historically. South Koreans, they're not the best, but they're fucking, like, the Asians do better. Again, like, another example. If you're fucking, what's that country? If you're Malaysian in the UFC, I'm not picking you to win. Like, I don't know what it is in my mind, but I just, like, I can't get myself to pick these guys. There's just something that stops me from picking these guys. And fucking this guy, Gaston Bolanos, he's 8-5. He's coming off of a loss. He's from Peru. He has a 3-inch height, like, disadvantage. He has a 4.5-inch reach disadvantage. Even his fucking leg reach is shorter by an inch. Jung Young, my boy, you don't have to do much to beat this guy, alright? If Bolanos wins this fight, I'm donating 20 bands, alright? No. I'm donating $20 to whatever charitable organization Emmett LePage asked me to, alright? That's what we're gonna do. Next. Oh my god. 2 fucking blobs. Rafael Tobias versus the guy from Kazakhstan. What was his name? Diyar Nurgozai. Jesus Christ. Alright, so you guys know I love my Kazakhstanis, okay? However, these are big, fat fucking blobs. When it comes to guys like this guy from Kazakhstan, Diyar. I don't know how you pronounce your name, brother. How are you in the light heavyweight division and look so blobbed out? It's fucking no, like, it's insane. I have to pick Diyar to lose, just like based on the physique alone. Like, I know nothing of this man. The other guy's debuting, you know. Maybe Diyar is gonna be a betting favorite, but I just can't, with good faith in my heart, pick Diyar to win by anything. I don't know what this guy does. I don't know what the other guy does either. What's his name? Tobias? I have no clue what Tobias does. Like, he could be a fucking jobber for all I know. But Diyar, like, just based on the physique alone, brother. I'm sorry, alright? Headlining the early prelims. Sumudareji, Jesus Christ, versus Jesus Aguilar. Okay? So we got a Mexican fighter versus a Chinese fighter. Again, bringing out the race cards, no? I'm going to have to go with Jesus Aguilar to win, simply because I've seen Sumudaerji. I've seen him fight recently, and he didn't impress me at all. I was not impressed by his performance on that GSP shit, right? Jesus Aguilar, he has a good record. He's 12-3. This guy, he's going to have a height disadvantage by like 4 fucking inches. He's a midget for the flyweight division, which is like, damn. How are you Demetrius Johnson maxing in the flyweight division, right? He's like at a disadvantage physically, but I've seen him fight. I've seen his boxing. I have more faith in him than I do in Sumudaerji. Again, early prelim guys, We're picking motherfuckers to lose out here. This is what we're doing. All right. Next. Now we're getting to some people we know. Cody Durden versus. Yeah. Cody Durden versus this man. Nyamjargal Tumenderberel. Jesus Christ. All right. We got a Mongolian fighter versus a USA fighter. Again, I don't know what it is with the Asians. I have something. I swear it's not a fetish. But these guys, I always trust them to win. Mongolian fighters, bro, those are killers. This is a Genghis Khan descendant. Look at this guy's face and tell me he doesn't have like 30% Genghis Khan DNA running through his blood. All right? This guy's nickname is the Eagle. Was it the Eagle? Something like that. Like, he got the Habib nickname going on. He has a good record, 9-1. Durden is 17-9-1. Like, this is real tragedy. He just took his first loss in the UFC. I believe it was by triangle choke, if I remember correctly. This is the Mongolian guy I'm talking about. I believe he lost by triangle choke, but he was looking good in this fight. So I'm going to pick him to win. He should be the favorite in this fight, especially since Cody Durden has such a trash record, right? But yeah, we're picking our Mongolian GOAT to win this fight. Hopefully he becomes the next Mick to pick oral by. And yeah, man. Next. Tercios versus Alberto Montes. Now, I know we make a... like, it's very important not to pick the guy that's all, grayed out. All put in grayscale when you're picking a UFC fight. But just look at Tercios, bro. Look at Ricky. Like, I know he's a UFC fighter. He's 13-5. I know he could kill me. Like, I'm sure this man would like actually end my life within a minute. Like, I have no doubt in my mind that Ricky Tercios would slide me out. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Ricky Tercios versus this fucking guy, Alberto Montes. And I think Ricky Tercios is losing. He's kind of a pipsqueak for the featherweight division. You can tell by his physique. You can tell by his, like, just the way he looks, bro. He looks 12 and 35 at the same time. It's really unsettling. But I gotta pick Alberto Montes. He's coming in on a debut from Venezuela. He has an 11-1 record. Again, picking Ricky Tercios to lose more than picking Alberto Montes to win. That's just how it is on this channel, all right? Next. Dante Johnson versus Cody Brundage. I really don't rate Cody Brundage at all. He's had some fights. He looked okay against... Was it Bo Nickel that he fought? He still lost that fight. Like, everyone talks about that fight, but he still lost that shit. And just look at his opponent, bruh. This dude's all torso. Dante Johnson, he's just fucking torso maxing. I wish you guys could see his full body picture I have pulled up here. This guy has, like, stick legs compared to his torso. It's fucking insane. These guys are huge. Like, Johnson is fucking huge for the middleweight division. And Brundage is just, like, a regular middleweight. It's just because, like, he's got all that weight. All that fucking 185-pound weight, 185 plus, packed into a 5'8 frame, right? So, like, Brundage does have a 4-inch reach advantage, but Brundage is not like a crazy masterclass striker that can take it out. I'd probably pick Johnson to get this done by a knockout, like an explosive first round, second round knockout, something along those lines. Getting it done against Cody Brundage, because Cody Brundage, I've just never seen anything like impressive enough from him, if we're being for real, all right? Next, Cody Garbrandt. I believe in Cody Garbrandt, all right? Cody Garbrandt is beating Xiaolong this Saturday night, okay? It hurts. It hurts so bad talking about this shit. Why is Cody so tanned in this picture? Or is it just the contrast? Why is he so brown? What the hell? Cody Garbrandt, my brother. He's old. I know he's old, guys. You don't have to tell me. He's older. He has a reach disadvantage. He has a fucking, like, leg reach disadvantage, probably. Like, this guy probably has all the physical disadvantages in the world. But you know what he has? I actually don't know what he has. He's fucking fast, alright? Cody Garbrandt is fast. Xiaolong, I haven't seen too much of him. But I just can't imagine that he's as fast as Cody Garbrandt, because not many people are. Cody Garbrandt's been looking real bad ever since the Rafael Assunção win. I'm aware, like, it's been looking rough for him for a while now. But I think he can get it done. I think he has the speed. I think he can get this done by, like, a 3-round, very close decision. I'd pick Garbrandt. Maybe, like, this is my heart. I'm picking with my heart and not with my brain. But I trust in Garbrandt, alright? We trust in Garbrandt. If he loses, don't come to school tomorrow, alright? If he loses. Next. Rodriguez RoboCop. Gregory Rodriguez versus Bruno Ferreira. Now, two Brazilian jobbers. Look at the fucking Brazil shorts they got on, both of them. None of these guys are really that good, okay? I know RoboCop, he's scary, whatever. He looks like Obama, that's pretty funny, whatever. He's not that good, but he's definitely better than fucking Bruno Ferreira, I think. I think he's better than Bruno Ferreira. You know, Bruno's a more explosive, like the more explosive striker. We've seen Gregory Rodriguez get chinned by Jared Cannonier. It was kind of like a weird TKO finish. So maybe like this whole fight, you'd be sitting here, you'd be nervous as fuck, waiting to see what happens. You know, like at any point, Ferreira could knock out Rodriguez, and I can't see Ferreira getting knocked out. But I just can't see like this is a 5-inch height disadvantage for Ferreira. I feel like Gregory Rodriguez is going to be able to keep him at range, keep him at the end of his punches, like maybe rock him second round, third round, and make away with a decision. I don't see Ferreira like doing enough in this fight to win a decision, and I don't see him getting the knockout. Right? Maybe I'm mistaken because Gregory has gotten chin in the past, but that's just how it is. I can't see Ferreira chinning Rodriguez. Obama, I can't see him going out like that. All right. Next, Drew Dober versus Michael Johnson. Okay. I've been going back and forth with this one. On the one hand, Michael Johnson's been cooking these days, He's been like making his comeback. He beat who's that young guy? Who's that young guy he beat? The fucking industry plant that trains with I think he trains with Sean Strickland. Whatever. He beat like a couple up and comers. He's been like having the improbable title run, whatever. But Drew Dober, you know what they say about this blockhead? He does really well against black people. Bro, I've gotten way too racial in this video. We're only like 7 minutes in. I've gotten too racial. I'm really like stuck on this fight, but I think I'm gonna pick Johnson to do it, man. I'm gonna change my pick. In my mind, I had Drew Dober. I'm gonna pick Michael Johnson by late knockout, like round 3. Tired. Both of the unks are fucking gasping for air. Michael Johnson has a height advantage, which is not something that usually happens for him in this lightweight division. I think he got it. I think Michael Johnson got it in this fight. I'm gonna pick the GOAT, Michael Johnson, to beat Drew Dober. Give Drew Dober 16th loss and go for that title, man. All right. Next, Rob Font versus Raul Rosas Jr. This is really just boils down to I don't rate Rob Font in the slightest. Okay. Like, yeah, momentum is on Rosas' side. The youth is on Rosas' side. Rob Font is fucking Rob Font and he's ass. Yeah, I don't know how this guy was ranked for so long. He's coming off of a loss. I'm just going to pick Raul Rosas Jr. to get it done by, like, unimpressive decision. You know what I mean? Like a decision where you're like, okay, it was Rob Font. You could have done him way worse and you didn't. Not super impressive, but whatever. Raul Rosas is still super young. As we know, he was the youngest fighter signed to the UFC. But yeah, man. Give me Raul Rosas Jr. by unimpressive decision, beating Rob Font's ass over 3 rounds, okay? Next, for the co-main event, Caio Borralho versus RDR. Now, so Caio Borralho is really well-rounded, and RDR is real fucking goofy, okay? This is going to be like a style of seeing whether Borralho can keep it a clean fight, or whether RDR can, like, drag it down, make it muddy. Because, I don't really see RDR winning a decision in this fight. And I don't really see him getting a submission. Maybe if it was a 5-round fight. Like, him getting a submission seems really weird. But in my mind, also, Caio Borralho is not that good. I don't know. We had some issues with Brendan Allen with that gas tank. He lost to Brendan Allen. That was a big upset. No one was expecting. They're both coming off of a loss. Caio Borralho's last loss was to Ibavov, right? That was like a number 1 contender fight. Obviously RDR doesn't have Ibavov's hands, which is basically what was giving trouble to Borralho that whole fight. And I don't know, I can't see Borrell getting submitted. But at the same time, I don't see RDR losing this fight. I believe the correct pick here, it goes against my heart because I want RDR to win. But I believe the correct pick here is to have Borrell by decision because of the RDR gas tank issues, okay? Over 3 rounds, if there's one thing that Borrell can do is he can pressure, okay? He can move forward, he can pressure. This is probably going to go to a decision, and if it goes to a decision, I definitely favor Borrell, okay? I don't see RDR's knees being an issue in this fight. I don't see his submissions being a threat. He's not going to offensively wrestle. And Borrell, knowing that RDR has really good front chokes, good guillotines, good whatever, he's not going to try to shoot on RDR, right? That's very unlikely. So give me Borrell by decision. I hope this doesn't happen. I hope it's RDR that takes it somehow. But I just can't see RDR winning. Like, in my mind, I don't see a path to victory for him. So I can't pick him, all right? Lastly, for the main event, Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira. This is like watching my fucking dad and my mom beat the fuck out of each other. This is like hearing your parents arguing in the hallway. Why are these guys fighting each other, dog? If there's ever been a time that the UFC gods can hear us and hear our plea, please let this be the one fucking double knockout or fucking let these guys go to a draw. You know what I mean? Like, go to a draw where the whole time they were just like in the guard. Like, this is the one fight where I'll be happy if it's boring. Like, if this fight is boring and neither guy does anything and they take no damage and it ends in a draw, bro, that would be cinema. Like, that would be fire. Because that means like that means my dad and my mom didn't beat each other, right? Like, please, UFC, let this fight go to a draw. Let this fight just end in I don't know, like, I don't want any of these guys to lose. Gun to my head, kill my homeboy, Max Holloway wins by decision, okay? I believe it's a safe pick. You could go Max Holloway by, like, late TKO. So people talking about Max Holloway by submission, I just, like, that's way too unlikely for me to predict. Max Holloway by decision. I don't think any of Oliveira's tools on the feet have anything against Max Holloway. You know what I mean? Like, none of the things that Oliveira does in the feet, I can't see them causing trouble for Max in any extent. Like, it's going to be Holloway keeping Oliveira at range, opening up combinations against the fence, out in the open, combinations, body, head, and Oliveira is going to be firing back like single strike. This is not enough. That's just not enough against Max Holloway, in my opinion. Give me Max Holloway by decision. Dream ending is a split draw. No one takes no damage, alright? Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think of this fight night? What do you guys think of this numbered event? Who do you guys have in the main event? Who do you guys have in the co-main event? Which is low-key the more like I believe Max Holloway, like, that he should be the favorite, right? But in the co-main, I'm not sure. You know, we'll see what the odds say when they come out. What do you guys think of this night of fights? What are you guys looking forward to in this fight? Who are you looking forward to fight? Are you super excited to watch Raul Rosas Jr.? Do you want to watch Cody Durden against the fucking Mongolian? Let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go make some chicken.